This is going to be a quick updated guide on how to counter Bifrost in Cosmic Crucible. I'm in a Cosmic Crucible around here right now. Everything's going well. One-shotted the hell out of every room, pretty much. Last thing I've got in front of me is a Bifrost. And so it's a 1.1 mil Bifrost. I'm going to take in my Death Seed. And there's really a couple pivotal moments in the match that I've found, and if you know what to do there, you can beat Bifrost the vast majority of the time with Death Seed. I used to take in Apocalypse instead of Psylocke if I felt I needed the extra insurance, but I think actually you might not need to do that as often as possible, so you may be able to save your Apocalypse for other places in your Crucible attacks, because he's certainly useful almost anywhere. So we're going to take in straight up Death Seed, 1.5 mil, Death Seed versus 1.1 mil, Bifrost, and we'll see how this goes. There's really two key things. The first is to ability block Sylvie with your first turn, which is going to be Magneto, so use Magneto's special to ability block her. So that's the middle ability, so we're going to go ahead and do the ability block on Sylvie. I usually like to go for the kill on Sylvie after that with the ultimate of Archangel. Now here's where it can get slightly tricky. You want to go for the ability block on Vol next. If that doesn't land, then the next move after that kind of hinges on whether or not this lands. So we'll try to do the ability block. This is going to flip 3 positive effects into negative. So this might flip the immunity into disrupted, and then we'll be able to land the ability block. But if that doesn't happen, ability block won't land. So let's see which we get. So we didn't flip the ability block, because they have a relatively large vol compared to the rest of the team members. So I didn't get the ability block here, so that's kind of, I'm having one of the key difficulties. So now what I'm going to do is give myself the speed up for 2 turns by using Nemesis's special. If I had gotten the ability block on Vol, I would just go for the ultimate. If I got the ability block on her, that would actually be the more easy route of the battle. I didn't get it, so I'm not going to do the ultimate of Nemesis. I'm going to do his special on Vol to get to speed up, and that speed up is going to help me kind of get a little more of my advantage back. So here, I usually work on Beta Ray. I think right now probably the best thing to do is to just chain through there. So we did some good damage on Beta Ray. Things can go a little south here though, because if you don't get the ability block, which we didn't, it just makes your life a lot harder. Here, let's go with the ultimate. They all have a immunity, so the blinds aren't going to land on much of anyone. They did land on Beta Ray, which is good. Now I just want to go for the AoE damage on all of them, and I'm still looking like I'm in pretty good shape. And here it was super key that he was blinded there. That saved us from a ton of damage from his ultimate. Now we can clone whoever we want. Let's clone Vol. We also got the kill, which is fantastic. Now we're just kind of going through, and now that we've got it in the bag, we're just going to go for ultimate damage. But the key is ability block Sylvie in the very beginning. You'll get the first turn with Magneto, so just ability block Sylvie. Then you want to try to ability block Vol using Dark Beast's ultimate. That might not work. If it doesn't work, then use Nemesis's special ability to give yourself speed up. Let's go ahead with the basic to get rid of the evade, or get rid of one of the evades. will kill Loki. He has an annoying ultimate which will bring in clones, and it can kind of make you. It's just an annoying thing to have to deal with. He brings in clones and stealths everybody. So take out Beta Ray and Loki, and then probably leave Kid Loki for the end. And there you go. Updated Bifrost counter, kind of covering some of the contingencies that you might have to deal with. But that'll win you the Bifrost counter in Crucible, I'd say 90% of the time.